Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I'm Kiden Margaret. Today's video is about the power of negative words which we speak upon ourselves and even the life of others. Our tongue is so little, moves so fast, yet is one of the most powerful parts of our body that has the ability to determine our future. Many people underestimate the power of words which they produce by their tongue. They speak anyhowly as they want it. And that's why it is very important to consider those negative words which we speak, whether we are speaking it to a child, to a sibling, to a fellow worker, stranger, even ourselves. It is very important to consider the power of negative words upon our life and the life of others. So how powerful is really our tongue? Well, Proverbs 18:21 tell us that the tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Isn't that interesting? How can our tongue be able to bring life and death? Well, our tongue can express offense. Our tongue can isolate someone else's life, even ourselves. Our tongue can build up someone else's life, including ourselves, and can tear life down. Our tongue can also cause someone to take their life. Our tongue can bring sorrows, distress, hardship, unhappiness, and happiness. Our tongue can also bring hope and can also bring life. Our tongue can do many. When we speak negative words, we move spirit of death into action. And when we also speak positive words or good words, we move the quickening spirit of God into action. There is a say that sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But this is not true, because our words do hurt us. The difference between sticks and stones and our words is that our words wound our inner, which is our soul. And when our soul gets wounded, it can take very long time to heal. However, sticks and stones only can only wound our physical, and depending how severe it is. If it is just minor, sometimes it can take 3 to 4 days to heal. If it is severe, maybe a month to heal. A lot of people today are reaping what they have been saying to themselves, and rather blaming other people for what they're going through. They have said all kind of manner of negative words upon themselves, and forgetting tomorrow's harvest is being determined by what they have been saying today or yesterday. Many people also have destroyed their great future because of talking to a wrong person or making their secret public, like a Samson, an example in the Bible, who revealed to Delilah about his source of strength, which was his long hair, and later on got destroyed by the very person whom he said his secret to. If he would have shut his mouth, maybe he was not going to get destroyed. Or if he would have asked God, to lead him to whom he can share his secret, with, probably he was also not going to get destroyed. And this is the case of many people today. They reveal their secret to a friend, they reveal their great matters to neighbor or into media just to show, the good things that are happening in their life, thinking that people are going to celebrate with them, thinking that maybe a neighbor is going to celebrate with them or friend, but forgetting that not many people are happy with, your happiness. They are not happy with the good things that are happening in your life. They rejoice when bad things are happening, and because of revealing that, they find themselves destroyed. And that's why it is very important for us to have discernment, to discern whom we can, whom we can say our matters to and whom we shouldn't say our matters to. And it is also important for us to pray, about our matters, whom we should release to and whom we shouldn't say our problem with. It is very important for us to do so. In this life, we cannot escape death, sicknesses, problems. However, the Bible advises us that we can have life and see many good days by avoiding the seeds of negative words. So how can we avoid the seeds of negative words? Well, we can do this by refraining our lips from speaking evil and our mouth from speaking perversion. It is also important for us to avoid going around and announcing, our sicknesses, poverty, loneliness, weaknesses, and other afflictions. Because friends, yes, sometimes we feel like to say our problem to someone else, but sometimes we don't know that, the person that we might be sharing our matters with might be a wrong person. It might be, because not everybody is going to feel sorry about what you're going to say. It's going to be, it's going to give you comfort. Sometimes when you're sharing your matters with someone who happen to be wrong, they can take advantage of your matters, they can take advantage of your problem, and they will start afflicting you, and that will bring another more affliction and another problem. That's why it is very important to avoid doing that and really be discerning about who you release your problem to, rather than speaking negative words, upon yourself and the life of others. How about speaking good things? Start declaring good things like health, declare good health upon yourself. Declare success, that even though in this situation I know my tomorrow will be great, I know I will succeed, I know I will not be in this situation, I know I will be rich, I will be full of joy, though I am weak, but I am strong. I declare strength upon myself, declare peace, declare love, declare other, blessing, of God into yourself and even the life of others. And when you see, when you're declaring, when you're speaking good things to yourself, even to others, you feel uplifted. I know that we tend to speak bad things, but good things are good. When we speak good words, we are so uplifted in our spirit, so do that. And also be careful about what information you share to your enemy, especially when you already know someone doesn't like you. There's no need, to just release everything. Be very careful about what matter you say to that person. And also remember not to say things in time of anger, because when we are angry, we don't have control over ourselves. We say anything that we want. We say anything that we want to ourselves. We say anything that we want to say to, we say anything to someone else. And later on we regret, but it is already late. We have already said those negative words, those hurtful things, it is already hurting somebody, it is already hurting ourselves. We regret it, but it is already happened. So it is very important, to take a time of silence when we are upset or when you are upset, and then start talking when you are calmed down. Sometimes also people talk things anyhow, not necessarily because they really love it, but it's because they lack wisdom. And for that, wisdom always is asked from God. God is the provider of wisdom. Go to your knee, ask Him to give you wisdom so that you're able to speak, with wisdom to yourself and to others. And God will grant you your request, because He always grants us a request that is good for us. Guys, I'm coming to the end of this video. Thank you so much for listening for this video to an end. You're not here by mistake. I am so grateful for you sticking to the end and listening to this video. And if you're blessed by this message that I have just passed across, highly feel free to subscribe if you like videos like this so that you will not miss out another video that will come up. And also feel free to comment, feel free to like, and also don't forget to click the notification bell so that when I release a next video, you will not miss it. Next week, I'm going to discuss about the power of negative words which we speak upon our children. So guys, thank you so much.